What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Loudwine, and today we're discussing the Love is Blind reunion. And normally we're doing a whole makeup and chat video. And as you can see, my makeup is already done. Mostly because I had an event this morning and I'm not going to do my makeup anymore. So it's been done. So we're just going to straight up discuss the show. And I think that's enough blur I can do. I don't know. But I'm in a different spot. I'm not in my bedroom. I'm in my office space. So you guys are looking in the back of the rest of my crib. But I'll blur a little bit so you guys don't be nosy. But anyway, so I'm here to discuss the Love is Blind reunion and my final remarks of this whole entire season. So there's a lot that happened, and I will give my best of everything that I feel like corresponding to or highlight. And also, let me start this. Welcome to my channel. This channel is where I discuss a lot about love-based shows in TV. Well, TV shows and movies. Love-based TV shows and movies where I review and I give my opinion. If you like what you hear, you can also comment your opinion based on the topic. I need you guys' help. I'm looking to build a channel to 500 subscribers by December. The end of December. So I think we could do it. And if you do like what I discussed, definitely support, share, and subscribe. That's all I need. You may comment if you feel like it, but you don't have to. But what I really love is for you to share, like the video, and subscribe. The best thing you can do for me is like the video, subscribe, and share whatever video that you like, right? So if you don't comment, that's okay. I just need subscribers. So help me build to 500 subscribers by December 31st. So that way the new year we're ringing, and then we'll move forward with the next 500. So at least let's get us to 500 and show me your support if you do like what this channel brings. Okay. Now, first thing first. The overall aspect of this season of Love is Blind is very triggering because we have a lot of men who come on a show like this to find a potential wife. And usually, I'm not as cynical as a lot of people that watches these love-based shows. However, in my opinion, it's getting to the point where these people are coming on the show just to come on the show and not necessarily using it for what it's supposed to or what it's intended to, right? When the show went live when the reunion went live, I waited for... I'm sharing the link somewhere. I waited on the show to come on at 8 o'clock. I waited for it to come on at 8 o'clock, and I watched it in its entirety. And as much as I wanted to comment like right away, like some people have, which is pretty much like go online and share their opinion like right off, I didn't. I wanted to wait to see how does this do we have any feedback online? Do people on the internet have more tea, or have any of the cast members responded to what is being said, right? And sorry, to what was being said online. And truthfully, we a lot of us were waiting for a lot of us were waiting for a lot of us were waiting for people to well a lot of us were waiting for certain people to come on the show, especially Uche to come on. And the fact that he didn't come on was really disappointing for a lot of people, especially people that were looking forward to these quote unquote receipts that he said that he had. And apparently he posted that he had a speaking engagement in Mexico, somewhere like that, or outside the country. He had a speaking engagement, and that's why he couldn't be there to film the reunion. So basically, like he was saying that he put more value. I mean, go where the money reside, right? I'm all in for that. So if you're someone who got to make your money, if you feel like getting paid from the show versus getting paid to speak out the country was more, then get your money, right? There's nothing wrong with that because, as we remember, this man is a lawyer, um, and of course he had more things outside of that he does. Hey, Fatty. Angela should keep Carlos. Who's Angela? Who's Carlos? I'm reviewing season 5. There was no Carlos or Angela this season, Fatty. But nah, so with Uche not showing up, it kind of put a damper on the reunion, in my opinion. So let's start off with this. As much as a lot of people did not like Lydia this season, I could say she was the only married wife on the show. She was the only result we could say from the show this season. And it's a wild thing to say based on how we try to make her a villain this entire season. And she ended up being married to someone that they didn't think that would last. And supposedly they come a year and a half later and they're still married. Fully married, fully integrated with his family and her family. And that was a shock for a lot of people, that because a lot of things they were kept saying that how can you as a 30-year-old woman marry someone who's 24? Now the thing is, like, we always heard people say that age is just a number. It all depends on the person's maturity and where they are in life. Granted, we have someone like Milton. I forget his name. I almost called him Lionel Richie's son. But Milton is someone who is highly successful, very smart. I forgot which career he's in, but I believe he's also a scientist with his wife. It's crazy to call Lydia a wife, but she is. She got married and is still married. Both of them are highly educated and they're still together. And shout out to them, because we didn't know how likely they were to be successful or to succeed this far ahead. It could be something like, yeah, they got married, but they probably got divorced afterwards. But no, they're still going. And one key thing about this too is that we have people like his family who are also successful. They are highly educated people. They are in STEM. I think the mom is in STEM. And we have to respect women who are college graduates. And hi, welcome. And we have to honor people who work really hard and go to college to make a life for themselves. And that's something that I always applaud Lydia for being. As much as we can crack on her accent, as much as we can speak about how delusional she was or how weird it was for her to befriend Aaliyah, which I'll get to, is the fact that she still won at the end of the day. Baby girl still won at the end of the day, which is a wild statement to say, but she got the most mature man on the show. I can't say the most successful. However, he's successful in his own right, based on his career, based on what he's done, and also the little bit that I can see from his Instagram. Right, he doesn't share too much. However, certain places you go to, we can tell you gotta have enough income to go to these places because they're not cheap to travel to certain places in the world. So in that same regard, so I applaud him for that. And he was level-headed. He didn't necessarily uh, get too angry or raise his voice, raise his tone, even when he wanted to express how he didn't like how Lydia reacted to the situation with Uche, with the dinner party with the rest of the cast prior to the wedding. All of that, I applaud her for. I mean, I applaud him for keeping the cool between both of them. And there's one thing too. I want to bring up the fact that he said that I don't know Uche. I don't know this man. He said I don't know this man. He said I don't know this man. This man was bothering me. That man said Uche was bothering me in my relationship. That man said Uche was all in my business. And I'm not surprised that Uche was all up in his business. Uche gives me the vibe that, like, even if you don't put me in charge, I'm going to act like I'm in charge. Kind of like those employees that act like they're a manager, that they're a supervisor, but when they're really not. He gives me that vibe, right? He gives me the vibe that it's about him, right? And nobody put you in charge. He's like one of those people, like, he act like they put him in charge, but he's really not in charge. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They didn't put you in charge, my brother. All right, sorry, y'all. I want to make sure you guys can hear my music. Hear my music, please. Hear my music. Anyway, so all right. As I was saying, Uche, not Uche. Milton kept saying at the reunion that he don't know this man. The man bothers me. He act like he my daddy. Trying to try in my relationship with Lydia. Trying to see, like, how is it going? How's the connection going? Like, trying to, like, give him advice. Nobody put you in charge, bro. Nobody asked you for your opinion, bro. So, like, why are you willingly giving your opinion on something we didn't ask for in particular? So I always felt like that was extremely weird. Ain't nobody asked you for all that. Ain't nobody talking to you, friend. So here's the thing too. We've also heard from the show how Izzy was saying, like, he found out that Uche was talking smack about him, and he's like, wait a minute. We had beef? When did we have beef? It was a consistent, well, according to the reunion, it was consistently brought the fact that there were a few other men who felt the same way about him, like he was being weird, that he was being evasive, he was being too much in people's business when they didn't ask you to be, right? They didn't ask for your opinion. He was just like highly in tune with other people when they're not in tune with him, right? Which is crazy because he's asking other people about how they feel about their relationship, but they're not asking him about his relationship, right? Which is wild. And we don't like people that appoint themselves as a leader that people did not appoint you to be a leader for. And it's so it's a conundrum for a lot of people. Like, bro, we didn't ask for any of this. We didn't. Hold on. When did we say we wanted you to be? We didn't ask for none of this. You know? When, like, who died and made you a leader? Who died and made you God? Can you explain that to the people? The Netflix people. Did y'all was Uche in charge of the girls? Was Uche in charge of the girls? Because I don't recall y'all making Uche in charge of the girls. You know? Like, how does that work? It's crazy. Self-appointed. Self-appointed and it's like, it's so weird because we didn't ask for any of this at all. Am I the only one that sees it like that? Am I on glue, or like did you guys feel the same? Who died and made you the leader of the group? Like people were saying like, he said the guys look up to me. Who told you that? He was saying, oh, because I was the oldest in the group, and the guys look up to me. Who told you that, friend? Who told you they looked up to you? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that, Uche? Did they tell you they look up to you? Or you just assume they look up to you because you're the oldest? Sometimes the idea of that, because I'm older and I have a little bit of wisdom, that I should share my wisdom. No. Nobody asks you to share your wisdom. People come to you for wisdom. You don't automatically share wisdom, right? You don't self-appoint yourself as someone who's wise. People come to you because they want wisdom from you, not the other way around. If someone sees your character and they know that, like, okay, based on experience and the way they carry themselves, this is someone that I would like to ask for feedback from. This is someone that I respect. This is someone that I could see that I could ask questions from, and they would actually give me really good feedback to apply into my life. But they have to come to you. Same thing with grandparents. It's not a lot of grandparents who are close to their grandkids. Yeah? But the ones that are, there's a great amount of respect to where the grandchildren want to ask them for advice. Usually that's how it works, right? Respect is built and then they come to you right after. But you got to show respectability politics for them to want to come to you and see you as someone that I can approach. You don't assume because you're older they want to hear from you. And that goes for anybody, man or woman. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And I want to be honest with y'all. So, can we keep it a buck? Can we keep it 1,000? Don't do that no more. Allow people to come to you genuinely. And maybe they will see that you are also genuine in return. The last thing you want to do is to be a fake preacher. Anyway, so that was that with Uche and Milton. Let's talk about Aaliyah. Aaliyah came on the show looking, as you guys can see, throughout the whole entire season, this is someone that I immediately, from the first live I did, I called her a queen. I called her a queen for 3 reasons. Okay? Number 1, this dark-skinned woman was the representation of what a lot of black men said they wanted, which is soft, feminine, fit, friendly, and wearing her natural hair. All 5. All 5. And guess what? She still didn't get chosen by a black man. Can you believe that? Can you believe that they didn't choose her on the show? She got put through the ringer with a black man on the show. And he still said that's not his type. The rumor around the party, he was telling other men that she's not his type. She's ugly. Let's be for real. Can we be for real? Can we be for real? This man called this black woman ugly. Now I'm going to show y'all what she looked like. I'm going to show y'all what she looked like. Because I feel disrespect. I myself as a dark-skinned woman. You know, you may not be able to see it right now because I have great lighting on me. However, what we're not going to do is disrespect another black queen like Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah's a goddess. Gorgeous. Skin on point. Natural hair on point. She had on braids during the show. And then when they met, she had her curly, kinky hair out. I said, yes, queen. Yes. You know, we have this perception about black women that we are loud, we are disrespectful, we are uncouth, right? We are uncouth. And that we cannot be handled, we can't act right, right? That we're so belligerent that we cannot act right, that we have no sense of the quorum, right? So throughout the show, when she was going through the mess, and she remained really calm, she did not raise her voice. She did not attack. She was cool, calm, and collected because she didn't want to be the angry black woman trope on an international platform like Netflix. Because they expect that of you, right? They expect you to be loud. They expect you to be disrespectful, right? Okay. Let's be for real. This black woman right here, is she ugly to you? You find this ugly? Let me zoom in real quick. Hold on. Can I zoom in? Let's zoom in. Can we zoom in? Do y'all see this queen right here? Huh? Do y'all see this queen? Feminine. You know what? You know what I used to love about Kevin Samuels? What he always said? Collarbone. I need to see collarbone. Collarbone, right? Baby girl got collarbone. She is fit. She is tiny. Look at the arms, right? This girl's not. She's slim. Look at that. Slim woman. Beautiful nails, right? She got the braids on lock. Natural hair, right? Minimum tattoos. Just one. I think that says, I'm with you forever, right? Minimal tattoos. Feminine necklace. Just one. Minimum makeup. Minimum makeup. No lashes. Like y'all say y'all don't like lashes, but she has no lashes on, right? Beautiful dark gums. She's wearing her natural lashes, right? Bare minimum makeup and a great, I mean, I know makeup, so she's not wearing clear makeup. However, it looks like normal makeup. I have a whole ton of makeup on right now. However, you see me out in public, you would think I do. However, gorgeous, right? Gorgeous black dark-skinned woman. Just look at her. Just fine as hell. Collarbone, fit, feminine, friendly, like you always say y'all want. Isn't that what y'all always say y'all wanted? Isn't that what y'all say y'all always wanted? Little fit, feminine black woman with her natural hair. And that black man, this black man gonna say he doesn't find her attractive. And then when he's asked about it on social media, he said, "Oh, I love me some black women." Like you told other men in the show, in the group chat, that you don't find her attractive. So which one is it? So which one is it? You don't find her attractive? What do you do? Be for real, people. Be for real, black man. Do you find her attractive or not? Let's be honest. Can we be honest? Can we be for real? Okay. Anyway, the second reason I liked Aaliyah on the show was because I felt like she was calm. It takes a lot of patience to deal with whatever she had to deal with on the show. She had to deal with this man lying to her the entirety of the season. On my very first review, we saw she was under 8th outfit. Granted, a date can be an hour, it could be 3 hours, it could be a full 8 hours, as I've come to learn because an interview of her dropped this morning by Jessie Woo. So give and take, I remember they said the pods can take up to 2 weeks, right? 14 days of getting to know each other. So by the 8th outfit, depending on how many days you had, but you had 8th outfit, that's when he came clean. She had every right to yell at this man. She had every right to be angry on camera. She had every right to cuss him out. Honestly, she had every right to cuss him out by day 5, outfit number 5, because that's when they had the whole conversation with her cheating in her relationship 2 years prior to the show. And he was drilling into her as he was her teacher, or she was on trial. Because, you know, he's a lawyer, so he was digging. And honestly, this morning when I watched the show, this is why I wait to review these things, because I want to make sure I get all my context, right? And with this context, in the interview she did earlier, well, that was dropped earlier with Jessie Woo, she mentioned that she has a friend who's done television before, or is in that realm, and she was advised to keep it cool at all times. And I applaud her for being such a gracious, calm queen. Because me, as a Caribbean woman, I would have cussed him out. Respectfully, of course. But like, there's usually a fine line of cussing somebody out that could be in a calm manner. Because there are some things I will not accept, because I noticed in my queendom, in my queen effect, that I will not accept from certain people. And God is still working on me as a Caribbean woman. And with that same regard, she said, as much as they were going back and forth about the whole cheating thing, so we only got a snippet of that conversation. However, she said the full thing was 8 hours long. We only got maybe a 3-minute conversation about the cheating thing. And we felt like it was a lot. Okay? It was we, the audience, felt like it was a lot that he was doing of drilling into her. Can you imagine being in a room for 8 hours? Sorry. Got my business phone. Can you imagine dealing with that for 8 hours strong? Of going back and forth and being disrespected and dragged? And that's where she said, when she was like, you know what, you will not let this man hear you cry. And I respected it. She said, whatever I do, this man will not hear me cry. I will not give him the satisfaction of hearing me cry because he has hurt me so much. Honestly, I wish you did. I wish you did. I wish you did. Here's the thing. When people hurt you, and you don't let them know the severity of where they hurt you, even if it's in anger or in sadness. As a woman, you need to be both. Yeah, and a few times I've learned that people can't be a Karen, and usually sometimes Karen is synonymous to being feminine. Yeah, I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying that. Yeah. Yeah. So like when some white women who are usually Karens, um, they start crying because they feel like they're a victim of some sort, right? Um, and they call it weaponizing tears, right? And they could very well be hurt. They could very well be sad. They could very well be in their feelings and they're crying about whatever statement you made that made them feel that way. And nowadays, it happens so much in a negative way of being a Karen. Is not like if I cry as a woman, I'm being a Karen. When I could really be hurt. She waited to cry until she left the room. And the famous slide down the wall. Ugh, it's not nose crying and stuff like that. Honestly, I would have cried in the room. I would have. I want you to know you hurt my feelings. hmm I'm a woman. I can cry. It's okay to cry, ladies. Cry. Cry. I want you to cry. Yes. Make him feel that you are hurt. There's no way they're gonna know that you are hurt without crying in front of them. Cry. Snot crying. Eyes falling. Nose. Cry. Be a woman. Cry. Make him feel bad. Because he deserved to. He did something bad to you. I would have cried. I'm sorry. Call me a Karen, I don't care. Call it weaponized tears, I don't care. I'm gonna cry. Not clear. You hurt my feelings. Since they like to say we women are emotional, yes, I'm emotional. Please, I'm emotional. hmm I experience the whole emotion wheel. I do. I really do. hmm Yeah, yeah. What is the emotion wheel, guys? I'm gonna show you. What is the emotion wheel? Huh? Let's talk about it. Because there's a thing out here that they said um that black men don't do the emotion wheel. But guess what? If you don't start giving the emotion wheel, they probably won't do it themselves. A man wouldn't know how to um get on the emotion wheel if we don't start showing them the emotion wheel. Can we discuss that? How to make this bigger? Hold on. All right. You guys see that? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this emotion wheel, right? Okay, let me see. Can y'all see the emotion wheel? Because I want y'all to see it. All right. So, happy, loved, confident, playful, embarrassed, angry, scared, and sad. Okay? Yeah? We're having a teachable moment right now. Hold on. Let's pause the music, yeah? Let's be for real. I want you guys to understand it is okay to go through the emotion wheel. or otherwise known as the feeling wheel. Okay, this is what therapists use to gauge where you are. Okay, so we have comfortable emotions and uncomfortable emotions. Can we talk about that? All right. So under the general happy, when people say happy, they're like, okay, but which one is it? Right? Under happy, there's excited, grateful, and caring. Yeah? Under love, respected, valued, accepted. To be loved, you have to be respected, you have to be valued, and you have to be accepted. Yeah? I believe those are the same thing that Izzy were talking about throughout the whole entire season. This is what he was looking for. He wanted to be respected, valued, and accepted, right? I think Lydia was also here. She was mostly here. She wanted to be accepted for who she was. That's how she conveyed being loved. Yeah? All right. Confident. To be confident, underneath that is brave, hopeful, and powerful. These evoke confidence. Yeah? All right. Playful. That means creative, curious, affectionate. If some there goes that word, affectionate. I took some notes back when I used to watch Kevin Samuels. Yes, I'm not afraid of saying it, okay? And I took some notes. This was like what? Last year. Because I wanted to know how to be a high value woman. Isn't that what he kept saying to you guys? We need to be a high value woman. Okay? My handy dandy phone. I'm going to show y'all, okay? This was, I don't know if you guys could see. Somewhere, let me take off the blur so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So, y'all don't see really well. It says high value woman, like right here. Right? High value woman. And it says April 13, 2021. Yeah? April 13, 2021. April 13, it says high value woman. That's where I took notes in, yeah? You see? When that man was talking, I was taking notes. I said, okay. He said, I need a collarbone. I'm going to get a collarbone. Y'all wanted women to listen to Kevin Samuels? And I was taking notes. I said, okay, fine. Let's see. Right? And of all the boo that he kept saying, I said, I'm going to take some notes. So the notes that I took was, number one, you have to be appealing and attractive. Am I appealing and attractive? Am I appealing and attractive? Am I not? Okay. Number two, comforting character. Yeah? So if we go back to the emotional wheel, he said affectionate, right? Comforting character, that falls under affectionate, don't it? Doesn't it? Number three, discerning and disciplined. Number four, enthusiastic and exuberant. Exuberant? What is the definition of exuberant? Filled with or characterized by a lively energy and excitement. Yeah? Under, I think it was excitement and lively energy. That falls under playful, doesn't it? To be playful and lively, confident. Yeah? Okay. And the last thing, number 5 was loyal and liberated. To be liberating is to also be confident and to be brave. That also falls under being powerful, hopeful, and brave for confidence, and that is liberating, isn't it? Right? Anyway, so back to the color wheel. I mean the emotion wheel. We have embarrassed. That is an uncomfortable emotion. Under the uncomfortable emotion, we have embarrassed, and it is ashamed, excluded, and guilty. Ashamed, excluded, and guilty. Yeah? There are very few times that Uche made this woman feel ashamed, in turn, make her feel embarrassed. Even when that experience was so far gone from what she's currently experiencing because she has evolved as a woman. However, the guilt and feeling ashamed turned to her feeling embarrassed. This is the issue that I have with most people, where they don't believe that they make someone feel embarrassed. Okay. The next lines is angry. Under angry, there is bored, jealous, and annoyed. People can annoy you, and that in turn can make you jealous. I'm sorry. Yeah. When you're annoyed, it can easily switch to anger. Okay. Jealousy can turn to anger. Bored is another one. Okay. Which is a wild statement to say, honestly. This is actually a much simpler emotion wheel, right? And then we also have, let me go up. We have scared, overwhelmed, powerless, and anxious. And very few times you will feel overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, you're afraid of how the person perceives you. You're scared, right? And also, when you feel powerless, you are scared the person is going to leave you, or you are scared that they will not see you the same way anymore because you're powerless. You are at their mercy. Okay. And anxiety kicks in because you're now feeling scared. You start feeling anxious because, oh my God, you start playing scenarios in your head thinking like this person doesn't love you anymore. They don't see you the same way. And that is what is unfortunately sad in a lot of cases that men don't see when they make you feel like that. Okay. And the last wheel is sadness, where we can also feel disappointed. That brings sadness. You can feel hurt. That brings sadness. And when you're lonely, that also makes you sad, right? So honestly, you guys, when you feel this way, you have to turn on the waterworks. Ladies, turn on the waterworks. I don't care. Turn it on. Make that man feel how he made you feel. Okay? Express all of these emotions. When you happy and you feeling grateful, excited about life, actually be happy. Be in the moment of you being happy. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. If you're sad, be sad. Live in that emotion. Live in it. Why not? What you gotta lose? Nothing. You have nothing to lose, ladies. You have nothing to lose. So don't ever let a man make you feel bad for being in your emotions. For excuse me, for feeling how you feel. Okay? Don't let them make you feel that you are wrong for being exactly how you're supposed to be. Yeah? Don't ever let a man make you feel worse than what it is. Like that is in no way being your true self. Don't ever let a man break you down or make you feel bad about breaking down. Cry. Boo-hoo, cry. If you are embarrassed, get in the embarrassed feeling. Feel all the feel. Don't half it. Make that man understand. You are a woman. Yes, I am emotional. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have no shame. I'm emotional. I'm a woman, yeah. And a part of you calling me an emotional woman is because I am in tune with all the emotions that's out there. And I allow myself to go through them. And it's not a woman or a man thing. It is a we have to be honest. These are human emotions. And if you as a man are afraid to express yourself, that you actually go through these emotions on the wheel, you are doing yourself a disservice. That's just me being honest. You are doing yourself a disservice. And you are also doing the woman a disservice too by not being honest with yourself. Okay? So, another person that I feel was also not being honest with himself is Izzy. Um, Izzy is someone that, in my opinion, should have been more honest, right? But his honesty is like omission. Izzy probably felt shame by not having the income that he needed to have. And I feel like as much as he tried to give the sadness of him not feeling reciprocated love, he could have used those emotions of embarrassment. Be honest. It would be very well received if you were honest about how it made you feel, knowing that you are ashamed of not having the same income as your partner does. Versus gaslighting her to think that she's not doing enough to support you, which she was, the best of her abilities. It's only been 2 months. Honestly, 2 weeks. I've known you for 2 weeks. How much more support you want? Hmm? Let me be honest. I've known you for 2 weeks. If you are ashamed of where your life is with your income, share it. She's about to be your wife. And the feeling of being blindsided by your partner is the worst thing you could do. It's the worst thing you could do. And this is why it didn't work out. All right, I'm approaching the hour. So, final thoughts about the reunion. They should have shown us why the other couples that got engaged did not come to fruition. We needed a closing statement about those relationships. None of that was addressed. I'm glad that they brought Johnny and Chris to talk about what happened with them, because that was one of the rumors swirling TikTok about what happened. And we saw Chris was with another woman. We're like, it's what happened with Johnny, da, da, da. So that was answered. But why wasn't it answered about the other black couple? There was Erica and another black man in there. The Asian girl, where's her story? Where's her statement? What happened to the Asian girl's statement saying that something happened to her and we are rectifying the situation, more to come? Something in that nature, right? They could have saying a statement about the other couples and say, you know what, during filming, production had quite a few couples leading up to the trip, the getaway, but it didn't work out because of this and this reason, and it could not make it. Something along those lines could have been fine, but it didn't, which is crazy. It didn't make it. I was looking for it. So no closure with that. There was no real closure between Aaliyah and Lydia. I felt like her apology was half-assed. Sorry. It could have been more sincere, in my opinion. It could have been like, you know what, I apologize for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I apologize for one, right? Considering that I watched the interview that Aaliyah did with Jesse Wu. I watched the whole thing in its entirety. She said some of her statements were not shown in the reunion. My thing is, why are we editing the reunion? Let everything show. Let everything show. Connect. Please. Let everything show. There's no reason. The reunion is an hour. Give us the full 2.5 hours. I don't care. I will sit here and watch it. It was a Sunday night. We don't do much on Saturday night. Sunday night. Play it. Play it. Show it to us. I want to see it. I want to see it. Show us the entire. Don't edit the reunion. Netflix people, Kinetic people, show us the entire reunion. Okay. Please. Show us the entire reunion. We want to see it. For next time. If there is a next time. Hopefully there isn't. But considering that they tapped people a year ahead, I think Aaliyah said she got tapped in October 2021. And we know this was filmed in spring of last year. So give and take, they probably tapped somebody spring of last year for it to be filmed in October and then be out in spring of next year. Because we had 2 seasons this year. We had spring season and then the fall season. So we might get another one. I hope we don't get to season 10. Yeah, I hope we don't. But it is what it is at this point. Anyway, y'all, like, subscribe, share, comment if you have any feedback on anything that I said. I'm glad that Taylor is moving on. She's such a beautiful woman. Aaliyah is gorgeous. She moved on with her brand new man. No picture yet, just a nice little video montage. I pray that Stacy find true love and some form of self-love, because she deserves to know that she doesn't need a man to validate her. I also feel like that was her thing. Yeah, I don't know. It was just bad. Like, felt weird. I don't know. Because a lot of things that she kept accepting just seemed like it was not in her best interest to answer. I mean, to accept from Izzy. It could have been a better use of her time. Yeah. Because you're 34. You're 34. You don't need a younger man to validate you. I don't respect that from any woman, honestly. Granted, it worked out with Lydia, but Milton was also mature, and he had his stuff together. Did y'all see how skinny Izzy looked? Did y'all see how skinny that man looked? That man looked like he missing a whole bunch of meals. Since the reunion a year and a half ago, he looked skinny. Is it just me? He looked tiny. I don't know. Anyway, ladies, show your emotion. Don't be afraid to set your standards. Stand on them. And make sure that you are respected, you are loved, and you are cared for. Just like the emotion wheel. You are valued, you're respected, and you are accepted. You are cared for, and people are excited to see you because they are happy. Yeah? Yeah. Bye. Until next time.